Many new moms notice their feet, hands, or face look puffy after giving birth. This swelling can be surprising, especially if you didn't expect it, and it might make you feel uncomfortable or even a little worried. This is called postpartum swelling, or postpartum edema. It's a normal part of the recovery process after childbirth. It's very common, and it happens for a few reasons. In fact, almost every new mom will experience some degree of swelling after delivery, whether they had a vaginal birth or a C-section. During pregnancy, your body holds on to more water than usual. This extra fluid helps support you and your baby as you grow together. After you deliver, your body starts to get rid of all that extra fluid. You might notice you're sweating more, or needing to use the bathroom more often as your body works to flush it out. Swelling can also happen because of the fluids you get during labor. Hospitals often give IV fluids to keep you hydrated and support your body during delivery. If you had an IV, your body may need a few days to release that extra liquid. This can make your hands, feet, and even your face look puffier than usual. Hormone changes also play a big part. Right after birth, your hormone levels shift dramatically, which can affect how your body manages fluids. Right after birth, your hormones shift quickly, and this can cause your body to hold onto water. These changes are temporary, but they can make swelling feel more intense. Gravity can make swelling worse too. When you're sitting or standing for long periods, fluid naturally moves down to your feet and ankles. If you spend a lot of time standing or sitting, fluid can collect in your feet and ankles. Elevating your legs can help reduce this pooling. Even hot weather can make swelling more noticeable. Warm temperatures cause blood vessels to expand, which can make fluid leak into surrounding tissues more easily. It's all a normal part of healing. Your body is working hard to recover and adjust after pregnancy and birth. Most swelling goes away on its own within a week or two. As your body balances out, you'll notice the puffiness fading day by day. But there are things you can do to help your body recover faster. Gentle movement, elevating your feet, and wearing comfortable shoes can all make a difference. One of the best ways is to stay hydrated. Drinking plenty of water actually helps your body flush out excess fluids and reduces swelling more quickly. Postpartum swelling often shows up in your feet, ankles, legs, hands, and sometimes your face. You might notice your shoes feel tight, or your rings don't fit like they used to. Sometimes your skin might look shiny or stretched. The swollen areas can feel heavy, puffy, or even a little sore. Some moms say their legs feel tired, or their hands feel stiff. Swelling is usually worse at the end of the day, or after standing for a long time. It might get better after you rest with your feet up. It's important to know that mild swelling is normal. But if you ever see sudden swelling, especially in your face or hands, or if one leg is much bigger than the other, call your doctor right away. These can be signs of something more serious. Most of the time, postpartum swelling is just uncomfortable. Simple steps like drinking more water can help you feel better and speed up healing. Drinking enough water might sound strange when you feel swollen, but it really helps. When you're well hydrated, your body can flush out extra salt and fluids more easily. This means less puffiness and faster recovery. Water helps your kidneys work better. They filter out waste and extra water from your blood. If you don't drink enough, your body actually holds on to water, making swelling worse. So, sipping water throughout the day can help your body let go of what it doesn't need. Staying hydrated also helps your energy and mood. New moms need lots of fluids, especially if you're breastfeeding. Water supports milk production and helps your body heal from childbirth. Think of water as your body's best helper. It keeps everything running smoothly, and it's a simple way to care for yourself during the busy days after birth. Okay, let's talk about some really practical ways to stay hydrated as a new mom. Staying hydrated is so important, especially when you're caring for a newborn and your body is still recovering. It can be easy to forget about your own needs, but drinking enough water is one of the simplest ways to support your health and energy. First, keep a water bottle close by. Carry it with you everywhere you go. Whether you're heading out for a walk, running errands, or just moving from room to room at home, having water within arm's reach makes it much more likely you'll actually drink it. Seriously, put it next to your bed for those late-night feedings, on the couch where you nurse or cuddle your baby, or toss it in your diaper bag so you're never without it. The more visible and accessible your water bottle is, the more you'll remember to take a sip. If you see it, you'll remember to drink. Next, sip, don't gulp. Drinking water slowly throughout the day is much gentler on your stomach. especially if you're still healing from birth or feeling a bit queasy. Taking small sips all day is a lot easier on your stomach and actually helps your body absorb water better. Plus, it keeps you consistently hydrated instead of overwhelming your system all at once. Also, set reminders. You can use your phone or smartwatch to nudge you every hour, and there are even apps that track your water intake. These little reminders can be a lifesaver when your day is packed and you're focused on your baby. If plain water isn't your thing, flavor it. Drinking water doesn't have to be boring. Add a little lemon, cucumber, or a splash of juice to make it taste better. You can even try berries, mint, or orange slices for a refreshing twist. Experiment with different flavors until you find something you love. Herbal teas without caffeine are a nice option too. They count toward your hydration and can be soothing, especially in the evening or when you need a calming moment. Try to drink with meals and snacks. Make it a habit to have a glass of water every time you eat. Pairing water with food helps you remember to drink regularly, and it can even aid digestion. This way, you'll remember and stay hydrated. Over time, it'll become second nature to reach for water whenever you sit down to eat. It also helps to track your intake. Writing it down in a journal or using a chart can help you see your progress and keep you motivated. You can mark your water bottle with time goals, like drink to here by noon or refill by 3 p.m. These visual cues make it easy to pace yourself throughout the day. It's kind of fun and makes it easy to see your progress. Celebrate those little milestones. You're taking care of yourself. And finally, listen to your body. Your body is smart and will give you signals when it needs more fluids. If you feel thirsty, tired, or have a dry mouth, drink up. Other signs like headaches or dark urine can also mean you need more water. Your body is telling you exactly what it needs, so pay attention to those cues and respond with a sip or two. So, try a few of these tips and see what works best for you. Everyone's routine is different, so find what fits your lifestyle and makes hydration easy. Every sip really does help your recovery. Remember, taking care of yourself is just as important as caring for your baby. Hydration is a simple but powerful way to support your well-being every single day. Now, let's chat about the best and worst drinks for new moms. After giving birth, your body is working hard to recover, and what you drink can make a big difference in how you feel each day. Water is always number one. It's safe, easy, and has 0 calories. Staying hydrated helps with energy, milk production if you're breastfeeding, and even supports your mood and focus. Herbal teas like chamomile or peppermint are great, as long as they're caffeine-free. They can be soothing, help with relaxation, and are a comforting way to stay hydrated, especially during those late-night feedings. Milk and coconut water can add some variety and give you important nutrients too. Milk is a good source of calcium and protein, while coconut water is packed with electrolytes, which can help replenish your body after pregnancy and birth. When it comes to drinks to limit, caffeinated drinks like coffee, tea, and soda can actually dehydrate you if you have too much. Caffeine can also make you feel jittery or disrupt your sleep, which is already precious as a new mom. Try to keep caffeine under 200 milligrams a day, which is about 1 cup of coffee. If you love your morning cup, that's okay. Just be mindful not to overdo it, especially if you're sensitive to caffeine. Sugary drinks, like soda or sweet juices, aren't the best for hydration and can add empty calories. Too much sugar can lead to energy crashes and make it harder to lose pregnancy weight. And then, there are drinks to avoid completely, at least for now. Stay away from energy drinks. They're just loaded with caffeine and sugar, and can cause heart palpitations or anxiety, which is the last thing you need during recovery. Alcohol is best avoided, especially if you're breastfeeding or healing. Even small amounts can pass into breast milk and affect your baby's development or your own recovery. Also, some herbal teas can interact with medications, so if you're not sure, check with your doctor or a lactation consultant before trying something new. So, stick to simple, safe drinks most of the time. Prioritizing hydration and nutrition will help you feel your best as you care for your new baby. Your body will thank you for it, and you'll have more energy to enjoy these precious moments with your little one. It's honestly so easy to get busy with a new baby and forget to drink water, but dehydration can sneak up on you. So, watch for signs like dark yellow urine, dry mouth, headache, dizziness, or just feeling really tired. If you notice these, grab a glass of water right away. If you ever feel very weak, confused, or have a fast heartbeat, it's important to call your doctor. Also, if you have swelling that gets worse, sudden swelling in your face or hands, or pain in one leg, get medical help. These could be signs of something serious, like preeclampsia or a blood clot. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Your doctor or nurse can answer questions and help you feel safe. Taking care of yourself is just as important as caring for your baby. So remember, postpartum swelling is totally normal and usually goes away on its own. Drinking enough water is such a simple, powerful way to help your body heal. And it's perfectly okay to take small steps. Every glass really does count. Give yourself some grace. Your body has done something amazing, and it needs time to recover. Rest when you can, put your feet up, and don't hesitate to ask for help when you need it. You are not alone, and so many moms feel the same way. Celebrate every little victory, even if it's just finishing your water bottle or taking a few deep breaths. You are strong, and you're doing a great job.